Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. What do these two pick guns have in common?
We'll be back after this short service announcement.
What the fuckity fuck, J-Car?
Tell me, what do they have in common? Alright, let me tell you. This is Majestic. This is the top of the line type of pick gun. They even have a serial number engraved there, if you can see it on the inside. This is a cheap Chinese knockoff and it's made in China. This one costs us about 120 US or so, approx. This one costs us $15 from eBay. They both kind of work. This one works better, this one works not as good. But if you know what you're doing, you can use this tool. There's nothing kind of wrong with this tool, but for professionals, we like this tool. So here we go. Let's get started. I can buy this on eBay. I believe that's a no. No, you shouldn't be able to buy tools, lock-picking tools on eBay. This one, you can't buy on eBay, okay? There's a bit of a difference. Now, when it comes to it, when we're picking our standard lock cylinders, here we go. Standard Wico lock cylinder, standard PD cylinder in all the key and knobs, standard locks. Let's throw on a screen door cylinder there, and you can pick them with this type of tool, okay? It's doable, no problems. So this video today is about whether or not lockpicks should be sold to the general public, because we're getting to the stage now where it seems anybody can buy lockpicks. If you can't buy this, you can buy this. If you can't buy that, you can buy the Kronos, you can buy this. There's companies out there who will sell lockpicks to anybody. Anybody on this channel most likely would know which suppliers I'm talking about, and you can buy it from eBay, you can buy it from PickPals, you can buy it from any of these places. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're a lock sport person and you've got an interest in picking locks, then you acquire your tools and you wish to register your name against those tools, I have no issue with you. In fact, I'll even sell you locks. We sell locks. We sell a whole heap of locks like this which you can practice on all day, every day, no problem. But we don't sell lockpicks. We don't sell lockpicks because I believe, and this is the way that I've been taught in the industry, is that all the lockpicks should be sold to a registered licensed person, and they should be back recorded against their name. That way, if the tools fall into the wrong hands, or if the person is caught using the tools in the wrong fashion, then it can be tracked. If not, if we start selling things like this for $10 on eBay, who knows what's going to happen? And what will happen is what has been happening and is now getting worse and worse. People who have locks like this, or they go to the hardware shop and they buy a lock off the counter and they put it on their front door, they're finding out that they're getting broken into by people picking locks. Why is it so easy? Why is lock picking now so easy? And I'll show you why. Now, I just went to J-Car Electronics. Here you go. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Here we go. All the locksmiths now in town and all the rest of that, we have become like, we're not necessary now on lockouts anymore. You can practice this at home. Look, I understand you got a mate or somebody who's going to pick your lock. Cool, good, great. But I don't think we should be teaching the general public to do it, and I don't think your local electronics store should be selling this shit to people to encourage them to start picking locks. Locks keep us safe. A person with this on their front door uses this to keep all their belongings safe. And as a locksmith, we have the license to carry these tools and to use these tools. Other lockpicking people, if they wish to practice on their locks at home or do things like that, they can. If they want to be the best lockpicker and pick locks at home, lock sport community, go for it. But I don't think we should be encouraging the general public and selling kits like this, which do nothing but encourage lockpicking and people to pick locks and equip you with all the tools. This is how bad it's gotten. Now, when I'm talking to a customer and I say to a customer, look, it's going to cost you $88 to get you back inside, and they're umming and ahhing, wanting me to pay me $30, $40, what has locksmithing become? I'm a qualified tradesman. I've spent years learning on how to pick locks properly. We provide a service, and now that service is undermined by these type of tools out there on the market. The customers now don't even want to pay that. I've had people tell me that, no, I don't want to pay $100. I'm going to get my friend who's got the tools off eBay to come around and do it for me. Whilst this might work or might not work, let's have a look at what J-Car is now. Look, Protec, what now J-Cars is supplying. Because I was dumbfounded when I saw these. I was like, you must be kidding. Let's have a look through. Okay, so these are the two lock cylinders that come. So these are the two-piece cylinder practice locks with keys. Okay, now these cylinders here clearly allow people to see what is going on inside the lock. I would understand this if this was in the trade school, allowing people to work out what's going on, but it's not. These are over the counter for... Let me get these keys out. These are over the counter for your local hobbyist who likes to do electronics to give a go and get started on. One side fits one. It's very clicky. and it's a cheap and nasty cylinder. I mean, it had a perspex. The other side suits the other side, and that works as well. So there's one. There's your typical standard type of Euro cylinder, and the pins and all the rest are quite accurate. Okay, they're a little bit lazy they're a little bit sloppy compared to what you normally have, but in essence, you're learning lockpicking. Here's your 201 cylinder, okay? And that's your 201 cylinder, and that is that. Okay, once again, you can see the pins through the side, you can practice it, and you've got a couple of keys there. So for that, you're paying, I think, about $20, $30. For this one here, this is where you get most bang for your buck. And let me show you what you get included with this. I think I paid about $50, $60. Here's the receipt. Where's the receipt? Let me pull out the receipt. That's Bunnings. Okay, there's a sticker. All right, let's have a look at the receipt. How much we pay for this? Cylinder practice kit, this kit right here, $39, and these ones were $19. Okay, so these ones right here, $19 from JCar, fabulous. Now let's go in and have a look at this. Okay, we get a padlock. Okay, so we get a padlock with a couple of keys. Shows how the mechanism works. I like this because I can use this to show an apprentice. That's really cool. Okay, but I'm a locksmith. I'm a qualified locksmith in the trade, and this type of stuff I'll be showing the apprentice to teach him on how things work. Let me show you what's included in this fake leather pouch. You even get a pouch. Okay, now not to leave out the instructions. This is how you pick a lock. This is how you pick a padlock. This is how you pick a lock. You apply tension, this, that. This is your goal. These are all the tools we're going to give you. Here's some tips on it as well, and this is what you're aiming to do. So this is telling you right here how to pick a lock. Layman's terms, how to pick a lock. Let's just throw them in. Okay, so now let's look at our pick set. We've got one for dimples, we've got one with a double bump, one with the J hook for single picking, one with like a rake, and these are all just rakes, and then you've got the single pin picking type here. We've got two tension tools which look great, another tension tool which I would use, no problem whatsoever. These picks as well, the quality of this, look at that. It's got ribbed for your comfort, so that way you don't get like a sore hand when you're practicing, and you get that really good feel. That's one side. The pouch is really good as well. I mean, it's fit for purpose. It does what it does. Oh, did I tell you it does automotive locks too? Yeah, let's throw in an automotive tension tool as well. Let's throw in some double-sided rakes so that people can go around practicing on their cars too, because locksmithing is really fun now, and locksmithing, hey, why not everybody do it? I mean, who cares? Who cares, you know, if our locks on our cars and doors are useless, you know? It's just not good. It's not good. You cannot get in trouble for having this. You cannot get in trouble for using this. You can get in trouble for carrying this if you do not have a legitimate reason for carrying it. You can pick whatever you like, that's fine. A lot of the instructions and things say to, you know, only pick your own locks. Look, I get all that. I get people want to play with locks and they want to pick them. I have no troubles when they're doing that, and you've researched it and you're putting effort into doing it. I have problems with this, and I don't teach any lock picking in my videos for this reason, because we're locksmiths and we're upstanding in the community. And when people, the general public, are able to buy this and they're able to start learning what's in this book and practicing, they're able to defeat locks which perhaps they shouldn't be able to, because this is what actually keeps us safe, these type of locks. Now, as a professional, I can use these to do this. You know, it wouldn't take me really much to be able to grab one of these and grab one of them and be able to, you know, basically get it to work. Other people might take longer, but the bottom line is that the security industry really needs to step up and change things, because it's not just about carrying this type of lock. It's not about carrying these type of cylinders. It's about giving people the tools to do so. You know, whether or not they've got good intent or not is beside the point. It's about, do we really want to do that? Because 90% of the properties out there have these type of locks on them. And is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Now, what do you do if you're a civilian, or not a civilian, but just a regular person? Let's see if I can quickly rake this open here. Anyway, I'm not going to bother. I'm like halfway through it. What are you going to do if you need more security? Now, Lockwood came out with a great scenario of using spool pins. This cylinder right here, you will not be able to pick with this kit. And if you do, it's going to take you a long time. We cannot change the rules. We cannot stop people lockpicking. We cannot change what is happening now with the internet about getting tools and things like this. What we can do is sell our customers more expensive locks, which are going to do a better job and reduce the chance of lockpicking. This one right here, some other high security ones which I've got on the bench you've seen on my channel before, restricted key systems, multi-lock, Abloy, Bilock, all of those ones, the new Galaxy, any cylinder that costs you over $100, chances are you're not going to get your Joe Blows being able to pick it. And that's now what we've got to move to, because unfortunately the industry has gone to the stage where anybody can get tools now. I mean, I could not believe this when I saw this at J-Car. I was thinking to myself, this is an electronics store. What are they doing selling this type of stuff? I know Lock Sport and I know all that, and there's a lot of people and it's growing. I get that, okay? But do we really want everybody out there to be able to go buy a $30 kit and start trying to break into stuff? Because you don't think the burglars won't do this? They will. There's cylinders like this which are reasonably easy to open, and they got the tools. You know, honestly, it would not take long for a couple of these to be picked open with these tools, and these tools are doable. You know, these tools are doable. They're doable. I can feel it right now. This thing is not far to go. Now, that's a proper cylinder. Keep in mind, if we were picking one of these ones, they pick even easier, and you can work it out. So, you know, what do I say? What do I say? I don't know. What can you say about it? I think the security industry needs to tighten this up, and you need a reason to have these. And if you're going to have them and you've got a legitimate reason, such as you like Locksport, you should at least have to register or something for your tools, because locksmiths have to register, and we're in the firing line because we are licensed and bonded and all this thing. We pay a license. You know, you don't not necessarily need to pay money to do it, but you should at least be recorded, and your tools should at least be recorded. And just like the drones and all the rest, you know, we should go back to serial numbers, because when these type of things get into the wrong hands, we're up for trouble. We're up for trouble. And then people with this on their front door, this on their front door, you know, which is 90% of the community, it's not a good thing. Leave your comments down below. Start upselling your customers ASTAT, because this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And thanks, J-Car. You're a great store. I love your store and all the rest, but pull this shit off the market. Pull it off. It's not good for anyone. Thanks for watching.